This is Nimbus with CryoEnterprise, and welcome to one of many Python tutorials. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you one of my ways to record video using OpenCV. First, let's start with our imports, CV2, next, date, time, followed by OS, and then lastly, NumPy as NP. Now we're going to scroll down to our definition. I named it video capture. We're going to start by declaring our variable webcam as cv2.videoCapture. And since video capture requires an input, we're going to put 0 because 0 represents our default camera. Next, we're going to declare our save path variable as video output path, and its value will be a physical path on our hard drive. Next, we're going to declare our camera frame height, and we're also going to declare our camera frame width. It's very important that we match our camera frame height and width to the default value of OpenCV's output display values, which are between 480 in height by 640 in width for the pixels. Otherwise, we might not get the desired results that we're looking for. Next, we're going to declare our timestamp as datetime.datetime.now so we can get the current date and time of our video. Then use that information to create a name for our video. This way, we can create multiple videos with new names per recording. Now we declare our file name and the format we want our file name to take. The braces will represent our format followed by .avi, which is the file output format that we're choosing for today's tutorial. The dot format will allow us to format our video using the current date and time. The .strf time is used to convert date and time objects to their string representations. Y for year, lowercase m for month, lowercase d for day, capital H for hour, capital M for minute, and capital S for second. Now we define our 4-character code for our codecs. For today's tutorial, our codecs of choice is xvid. There are many compression codes to choose from, so be sure to pick the right one that fits your project. Next, we define our video path. This is why we imported OS to assist with joining both our video output path, which we declared earlier, and combined with our file name that we also declared earlier. This creates an image container that ends in .avi. Now we will define our video output, which will be all the variables we defined earlier. To combine them all, we will use OpenCV's function VideoWriter. The input for VideoWriter takes a file path, which we combined earlier, a codecs, which we defined earlier, our FPS, frames per second, that we want our video to run at. Lastly, our frame width and our frame height, which we already set. Now that we're done with our imports and variables, we can print a notification to show at what stage our program is currently running at. Now, while true, we're going to have OpenCV read our default camera and store the images into our frame captured variable. The read function also gives a second output, which we will store inside of the camera status variable. This variable tells us if the status of the camera is true or false, open or closed, viewable or not viewable. Now this is where we use our output variable. From the output variable, we call the write function to write all images from the read function that currently being stored in the frame captured and write them to the output variable. Now let's output what the camera sees while it records. We will use cv2.ishow to display our output. cv2.ishow takes a string and the variable that contains the captured frames. Whatever string we input here will be the title of our display window. Next, we set up our wait key, which we have inside of our while loop. This allows us control over when the recording will stop. The control key in this tutorial will be Q. Now when we press Q on our keyboard while the program is running, this will tell the program to break out of the while loop. At this time, we also print recording complete. We print this because recording only happens inside of the while loop, and since we broke out of the while loop, the recording has stopped, but the container file is still open. Now for cleanup. Since we open our webcam, we need to close it with webcam.release to release the camera's resources. Next, with the video writer still open, we can't complete our video. So to tell the writer we don't want to add any more data to our video and to write an end and complete to our video, we need to close it with output variable.release. We can now print video saved to let us know the current step in our program. Lastly, we close all Windows displays we had open while we were recording. To make this program run independently, we declare our program file as the main entry file. Since this is our entry file, it will start here and run the video capture function below. You have successfully created your first video recording program with OpenCV. Here's a short clip of me running the program to show you my output results. Remember to click that like button, hit that subscribe button, and press that notification bell so you can stay up to date on our latest content. Also, don't forget to comment below. Thank you for watching the video all the way to the end. If this video helped you in any way, remember to hit that like button. It really helps the channel and it's very appreciated. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.